In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I edited these engagement photos of Yasmin and Spencer, such a beautiful couple. Stay with me, join me in Lightroom, and let's edit these pictures. Greetings, if you're watching this video, then I guess you are here in 2024. It's been a blessing, it's been an amazing journey. 2024 started off on quite a good start. If you are alive, if you are well, then it's going on well for you. Definitely going to be slow in the beginning, but I know it's going to catch up. So December 2023 was very busy, a lot of ups and downs, hence I wasn't able to put out any video because there was too much doing for family, work, yeah, so much to do. But today I'm sharing with you a video. I actually shot this video in 2023, but I'm getting to it this year. So if you are joining me if this is the first time you are watching this video, this is King Kokonasi Photography, and I share with you my experiences, my thoughts. Sometimes I'm behind the scenes, and something I've started doing right now is sharing behind the scenes of weddings in Ghana. I know not many channels are doing that, and so I've taken upon myself to do that, because when I was starting, I didn't get something like that, and then so I feel like that's something that people can get value from. So if that's something you're interested in, if you're a couple, if you're a potential couple, if you're a photographer, videographer, you can definitely check my channel out, and when those videos come out, definitely subscribe so that when these videos are out, and turn on the post notification icon so that you'll be notified when I share those videos. So as I said, today I'm going to share with you my editing process of Spencer and Yasmin's engagement photo shoot. Such a beautiful couple, as I said early on. So let's jump to Lightroom and let's kick off this Lightroom edit. Yes, solely Lightroom edit. Let's go. So I have Lightroom opened right here, and I've selected a few pictures from Spencer and Yasmin's engagement shoot that I'm going to edit. Yes, that we are going to edit. So just follow along. And so disclaimer, one thing that I want to put out there is I know some people might purchase presets or presets from other photographers, and then they might apply it to their image, and then they would say it didn't work or doesn't look like the way the other photographers' images look like. So there are certain things you have to consider. One, are you shooting just like the photographer whose preset you bought shoots like? Let's say you're shooting, you do a lot of let's say strobe, and then you are buying a preset from a photographer who does a lot of natural light. You're gonna have a little problem. I won't say it won't work at all, but you have to apply it and tweak it a little bit. And so that's the thing. If you're going to take one thing also from this video, that's what you should take. Any preset that you apply from any photographer, you definitely have to tweak it a bit to suit your taste or preference or the image that you shot. So that's something that you should consider. And so with this edit that we'll be doing, you can just follow along, and anything that you can, at any point you can pause it and then go through the sliders and then apply it to your image as well. It does work like that as well. And so what I'm going to start with is going to select this preset that I'm going to build on. So before and after, as you can see, it doesn't look too good. And Yasmin and Spencer's outfit they are both white. And as you can tell from the preset that I applied, the white is looking very, very bluish. So we have to work on that. So first and foremost, I'm going to add some warmth to the image first. White, the highlights, reduce the shadows a bit, and increase the exposure. And now it's looking a little bit better, isn't it? Before and after, before and after. But still, the white still has a lot of blue and purple in there. So I'm going to come all the way down to the slider, and I am going to reduce the purple and the magenta and also the blues. So okay, here's the luminance. I'm going to reduce the blues a little bit. As you can see the difference that it's making. I'm not going to reduce it all the way to 0, so probably at 50. And also the luminance also helps. Every time, like as in for my edit, with the luminance, what I usually like to do is with the orange, I'll increase the orange a bit. It affects the skin, so it will make the skin pop a little, or brighten the skin a little bit. So I'll do the same for the blues with the luminance, make the white stand out a little bit. And as you can see, we're getting the whites back a little bit. And also when I come to the color grading, So this is something that you can also play around with. If I want, so the images where sometimes you don't want the highlights to be over, you want to dim or you want to reduce the highlights, you put the slider down and then the highlights will be reduced, and when you increase it, the white or the highlights will be increased. So I play around the middle over here, and over here with the blending, as you can tell, my highlights are into the blues a little bit, same as the shadows. So I'm going to reduce it a little bit so that the blues are relatively gone in the image. I'm going to go back and tweak that tint a little bit. Okay, please reduce the shadows a little bit. Here we go, here we go. Okay, I'm going to come down, reduce my sharpening to, let's say, 30. And as you can tell from the information here, I show with the Canon RF 85, but because I applied the presets to this image, the preset that I used was from a 50, the lens was from like a certain 50mm, the Sigma 51.4. So I have to change it over here, select Canon, and then it's going to apply over here. You always have to check that. And I always apply some grains in my image. 24 is fine. And when you come down here to the calibration, those of you who have followed my tutorials, my editing tutorials a bit, you know that I like to play with the calibration a little bit. It adds some vibrance to your image depending on how you use it. Usually I come to the green primary and the saturation, I increase the saturation. So this is what I do. It does when you give it all the way to 100. This is too much, so it makes your image pop or become vibrant a little bit. So let's keep it at, let's say, 12. Before after, as you can see, and also the blue primary 10 is fine. This will also give some vibrance to your image. Okay. And I'm going to come to my HSL slider and I'm going to drag my orange to the right, let's say +9. Choose this. Okay, so this is what we're working with. This is before, after. Okay. Nope. Okay, I think I like where we are now. Okay. I'm gonna start with cleaning the eyes and the teeth. You guys know I always recommend cleaning eyes and teeth, making them pop, making them look much more white or whiter. I'm gonna select a brush and select saturation, reduce saturation to about 48, and I'm going to paint over the sections that I want to make whiter. Keep painting. After I'm done with that, two things I like to do is increase the whites and then the highlights, makes them pop even more. Then I'm going to switch to, so what you should pay attention to is that when you do the cleaning of the eyes and the teeth on this panel, to do something else, you have to select a different panel. So I'm going to select the plus brush and then texture, so that I can smoothen the skin up a little bit. So this happens because I didn't select the panel for the texture. So I'm going to do so, and I'm going to paint. So what I like to advise is that small brush strokes. I don't advise making the size big like this. Reduce the size and then carefully work your way around. Just like you are doing a dodge and burn, how you'd go through the process of dodging and burning the skin. So carefully brush all the way, work on the neck a little bit, and also the legs, the thighs, and then the legs. You notice that I'm not doing so, I'm working along. One thing I learned from Berge as a wedding photographer, he posted a video where he was editing a bride, and then there was a scar, very significant scar on the bride's skin, I think the leg or something, and then he left it, and then he put a comment caption there that back then he would have removed it, and it stuck with me. And so the thing is that it's only advisable to remove, let's say, a pimple that you know won't last. It's gonna go after a few days, but scars have been with the bride or the subject, the client, for a while now, and if you remove it, it's like removing a part of their body, unless the client states that you should remove that. But if not, keep it. It's part of the person. So that's what I have also been doing in my images. I feel like it goes a long way to make the clients probably appreciate your images some more. So that's before and after. Not too much. If you like, you can increase the smoothness, but I don't do past 50. Yes, I keep it within 50. And one last thing that I like to do to make my images pop a little bit more is to dodge and bend actually in Lightroom. So I'm going to select another brush, come down here and look for dodge lighting, and then it automatically gives you a 0.25 figures. I'm going to reduce it to like 8, so it's not too much, and I'm going to dodge. You guys know how to dodge. If you don't, there are lots of tutorials on YouTube on how to dodge and bend the right way. So I'm going to do same here, lips, teeth, all the part that needs lighting. So I'm going to increase it a bit. So you see, it's too much. 10 works. And I'm going to come down here to over here and here as well. And did you know that when you are dodging and bending, you can actually use that same technique in the image as well to make them pop? That's what I do. So tip, yes, if you've come this far, this is a tip that you're gonna benefit you as well. So in Lightroom, when you are still on the dodging, so what I would like to advise is that you do it on another layer. So I'm going to select another brush again, select dodge and bend, dodge lighting. So this, you can keep it the exposure at 25, and what I'm going to do is paint all the parts that I want brightened in the image. It's going to make the image pop even more. Usually works with the background, probably on clothes, but not on the subject's face. I've already done the little dodge on the subject's face. So that's how I go through, and then even the clothes. Yes. So as you can see, it's making the image pop a little bit more. But I don't burn when I'm doing this technique. I just use it to brighten the image and make it pop a little bit more. So that's done. So before and after. So after this, what I would end up doing is just copy and paste. You're definitely going to tweak a little bit. No. Okay. Let me see. I don't know. I think this image has a lot of reds. So I'm gonna drag the slider. So I feel like it was a little bit more red, so I'm going to drag the slider to the right, the orange slider, because that's the skin tones that's affecting. The skin tone is looking more red, but you don't go in and drag the red. It doesn't really affect the skin tone that much as compared to the orange slider. The reds, when you drag the sliders, it's going to give it some reds, but not as significant as when you are attacking the orange slider. Yeah, so this is okay for me. I'm going to crop in here a little bit, straighten the image, the legs. Okay. Or if you like to, instead of copying and pasting onto each individual photo, you can just hold shift and then select all the images you want and then synchronize, and it's going to apply all over here. It's going to apply. Don't worry, I'm going to tweak the images. So even this is an application of what I was talking about earlier on, where you have a preset from a photographer that you've bought or gotten for free. You apply it to an image and it doesn't work exactly the way you intended it to. You have to tweak it a bit. So with this, I know straight out of the gate that I have to give it some cools a little bit, and then I reduce the blacks and the shadows. Yes, that's more like it. And reds. Okay, that's more like it. Before, after. And so let's come back here, and I'm going to clean the skin a little bit. So over here you can see a few pimples on the bride's face that I'm going to work on just a little bit. So I'm going to select and I'm going to clone stamp the spot removal here, bit by bit. Sample the best sides that you want. Yes, bit by bits. And I'm good. I'll probably remove this line as well. So I'm good. Okay, I think I'm gonna remove this one as well. Okay. Wait, something here. I didn't sample the right area. Okay, this looks much better. So that's okay. Yes, that's much better. That's much better. Since there are no eyes or teeth to work on, I'm going to go straight into cleaning of the skin. Texture -48. Zoom in, reduce brush size, and then start brushing. Okay, so my wife is calling. Hold on. Alright, let me answer this real quick. Hey, what's up? Come again? What's it? Okay, neighbor. Okay, bye. Okay. I'm gonna brush here as well. Brush, neck, and legs and thighs. Okay, that's about it. Then lastly, I'm going to dodge, reduce to 10, 9 is fine. Okay, apply. Same. And I'm going to apply all over here. Clothes. And there you have it. As you can tell, we're definitely going to clean the teeth and the eyes in this image right here. So let's proceed. Brush, saturation 50, and clean. Now teeth. Be mindful so you don't clean the space in between where the gum is supposed to be. It will make your teeth look very artificial. When you do brush over that, for instance like this, you just hold the I'm using a Mac, you hold the option, that's going to be Alt if you're on Windows, and you see that the brush will turn. So usually it's a plus. When you hit the option or the Alt key, it will turn into a minus, and then you can clean them out. Yes. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we move on to cleaning the skin. Texture slider to 50 as well. 50 as well. Carefully brush. Clean. Clean Spencer's skin a little bit also, neck area, and slightly here. Thighs. And yeah, there you have it. We're good. And last but not least, we dodge or we lighten. 25, we reduce it to 9. See if 9 is okay. Okay, 9 works. Eyes, eyebrow, nose. Oh, sorry. I think I selected the wrong layer. I'm going back to. Okay, let me start. Dodge so I don't get confused. I'll lose you guys too. So on 12, we are lightening, or we are dodging teeth and lips, cheekbone, side, the chin, here, Spencer as well. Then the clothes and the thigh, the legs. Then the background. Yeah, so I like how it's looking now. Before, after, before, after, before, after. I'm gonna copy, since it's in the same area, do the same here. And I'm gonna warm it up a little bit. Yes. Good. So So you get a gist. So with this, I'll just do cleaning of the eyes, the teeth, then I'll touch the skin a little bit, and so let's move on to the second outfit, and let's see what we can do with that as well. So this doesn't look too good. So what I think it needs is that I need to cool it up a little bit over here. Increase the highlights. Okay. Yes. Scroll down. How does this look? No yellows, no. So I'm dragging the orange slider to the left a little bit. So I'm on +6. That's not bad. I'm going to reduce the shadows a little bit. Still think I need to cool it up a little bit. So before, after. Okay. Yeah, increasing the yellows in the oranges. So +14 now. I think, yeah, that's not bad. +14. So I'm gonna obviously work on the teeth and the eyes. Saturation 50. Zoom in, eyes. And teeth. Whites, +10, highlights. And we clean the skin, smoothing up a little bit extra. Okay. And that doesn't look bad. But I want to remove these stubborn pimples on these 3 fans over here. So I'm gonna now come down here, sample, okay, and then one last one over here. No, okay. See, yeah, looks okay. I'm gonna add some whites a little bit. And some orange, some warm in the image. Before, after. It's looking good. Looking very good. Cropping a little bit. You can move the stand if you want, but for tutorial purpose, I'm gonna leave it as is. So I'm gonna copy this and apply to the next image. Before, after. I'm gonna add some pinks and some yellows in the image. Still cool. I'm gonna warm it up a little bit. Yeah. So we keep it, I think, right about here. Works for me. So you guys know the drill. We whiten the eyes. Now no teeth to work with. when you're done with the eyes, we move to okay. Let's clean the image before I do the pimples. So texture 50. Clean. Clean. Nose, eyes, forehead. Same for Spencer as well. Can't leave the gentleman, can we? Yes. Neck, boob, okay, we're good. And now let's remove those pimples. Stubborn pimples were in Jasmine for her big day. So this is the tricky part, is finding a spot that works. Okay, let's see. No, this part didn't work for me. It's gonna change the spot. So the tricky part, finding a spot. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it one by one. That usually helps. Okay. Okay. Just fine tuning the image. Okay, looks good. This is what we have. Let me see. Yes, much better. It's too yellowish. So we're gonna add some more orange to the image. And there we have it, like I was looking to. Okay. So this is if you're going to want to go crazy in the image when it comes to the calibration. And like the green parameters, as I said, it affects the skin tones. It makes the skin tones pop a little bit more. So if 10 is not enough, you can increase to 20. Gonna make it very, very vibrant. If you get me. Yeah. So I'm good. Before, after, and yeah, that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very brief, wasn't too difficult. So you guys, as I said, you can pause it anywhere, look at the sliders that I used, and just apply to your image and see if it works for you. If it does, definitely let me know down in the comments. You can send me that image so I check it out, and we can interact. And definitely, I will enjoy if you subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps my page, my channel. And definitely check me out on all my socials, on Instagram, King Coconut Photography, Facebook, same, and Twitter, formerly Twitter X. Yeah. Until I come here again next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to definitely make more. I'm thinking of making a video where, so I've put together some behind the scenes shots of my weddings. I'm going to share with you very, very soon. December is very, very, very busy. It's usually a very, very busy month. Lots of, I think I have a wedding every weekend, and portraits as well in the weekdays here and there. There's so much to do. I don't like shooting in December at all. So much traffic and everything. Harmattan 2 has kicked in. If you are experiencing Harmattan wherever you are, send me a shout out. in the comments. Let's interact. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. After I put out those videos, I'm going to share with you a whole video tutorial of how I edit in Lightroom from start to finish, so you guys can see. It's going to be a long one, so if there's something you want to know, definitely let me know, and so that I work on those videos as well for you. Thank you guys for all the love and all the comments. And I'm not perfect. I'm always sharing my thoughts on my channel. I'm nowhere near a guru in photography. I'm just sharing my experience and what I've learned over the years with any of you out there who might want to know. So I know this video too was long. Bear with me. I hope you enjoyed as well. Until I come back again next time, and I'll see you out.